Hey everyone, we are so excited to be sharing with you today the gift of Arbonne. I am Jessica Troiano. I'm a district manager with Arbonne International. I'm here with my cousin Steph, who is also my sponsor and is also an area manager with Arbonne. We are here to share the topic of the power of a decision. So a little bit about me. I am a teacher, and when I started this, I was very, very busy. I was working, I think, 4 jobs. This allowed me to get rid of a few of the part-times. And it really allowed me to see, so I went to Steph's business launch. I really just went to support her. I wasn't really interested in buying anything. I wasn't interested in doing anything, starting anything. But for me, myself, I did need more time. I did need more money, and I just wanted more life. And when I went there, I saw that this could give me that, and I didn't think twice about it, and I knew it was like a no-brainer type of decision. I had nothing to lose, so I jumped in, and now I'm here with Steph, and we're on this amazing journey. So we're actually both teachers. We both love it. A lot of people do love their jobs, but they don't have the time, right? So we know that, the cost of living is so high, and people can't afford a lot of things. And it's just the reality. We can't afford to buy a house. We can't afford, maybe the healthier food choices that we prefer. And taking on these extra part-time jobs or extra side things that are taking up so much more of our time is kind of just us exchanging time for money, and we're gaining more money, but we're losing more time, and where will we be really? Right? So Steph, I'm going to hand it over.
Yeah. So just like Jessica said, I'm a teacher as well. And, because of Arbonne and coming off my maternity leave, because I started while I was on mat leave and I had a 4-month-old son at the time, I was able to have more choice come September when I had to go back to work. And I've decided that I want to work part-time and be able to be more present with my son and raising him. And I know a lot of people in the same boat as me. Everybody, as soon as their mat leave's over, they're thinking, oh my God, like I have to figure out daycare. Can I afford daycare? Is it better for me to just stay home? And a lot of people are choosing to not go back to work so that they don't have to just literally go back to work to pay off their mat leave. The cost of daycare is crazy, like a mortgage itself, right? So for me, I was thinking, how can I make money? How can I be present with my child and not have to go back into that 9 to 5, report to a boss, live that crazy hamster wheel? It just didn't seem like there was anything that was going to give you that, because, we're taught to go to work, right? We're not taught to look for opportunities like this. So when I was gifted this opportunity of Arbonne, it was like a blessing that I didn't even realize that I was looking for this, and it found me. And just super grateful. So, what if you could do something different and get something different? And that's what Arbonne is.
Yeah, and like a lot of the times we don't think about doing something different because we're so comfortable with the way things are, and just, going through the motions of going to work, coming home, going to work again, coming home. And it's just like that routine that we're so used to, and we don't want to step outside of that. And we think about like, why would I add something else in, right? Like I don't even have time as it is, and like, why would I add something else onto my plate, right? And I thought all the same things. So did Steph, right? But thinking about it now, I'm so glad that I did, because life, like I've thought about it, and life could be so much different and so much better. And we don't often consider it, but I see it now, and it is so much better. So not only are we helping ourselves, but it's like a selfless thing, because we're helping others at the same time. I had Steph helping me throughout the whole process. I had no idea what I was doing. I didn't know anything about opening a business. I didn't know anything. So even just about products, not that I needed to know, but I had somebody showing me the ropes. everything I needed. We don't have to pay overhead. We don't have to worry about starting a website. Like, it's all set up for you. You just need to start. Another big thing for me was, which a lot of people don't think about, is just preparing for impact, right? We think about us not having time right now, but imagine in the future if you had no time to go to work, right? Because you had to do something else, or you had an emergency, something happened. Like, we don't think about these things until it happens. And it's best, of course, to build something before it does happen, before you need it. We don't want to save it till then, because then you're literally stuck.
Yeah, because you seriously don't know when you can get hit with anything. Like, I know my husband works physical, right? He works construction. Like, his body needs to be in good shape in order for him to work. God forbid he got injured, right? Or anything on the job. And he was is our number one supporter income wise. That would be a huge thing. So it's like almost like, thank God for Arbonne, and thank God for having this passive income stream. And now, Forbes magazine talks about this, that, job security is a thing of the past, and job security now is having multiple streams of income. So build this business for when you need it, not because you need it now, because you may not need it now, right? So we're talking about Arbonne. Why Arbonne? Why would I want to start something like this? I already have no time. I'm good. Like, I don't need this. Well, with Arbonne, if you've ever thought about, owning your own business or being an entrepreneur, this is all about being your own boss. There is zero risk to this, minimal startup costs. So it's not like when you want to start a business, like a traditional brick and mortar business, you have to go and take out a loan from the bank. This could be hundreds and thousands of dollars. It could be way more. This is, a business within a business. It's turnkey, very minimal startup. And, it's all up to you. If you want this to be a hobby, something on the side, like a little side hustle, it will pay you like that. But if you're building this business to exceed or match your full-time position, you can have that. You could even make gangster money. There's people in this business that are making astronomical digits, and that is all up to you. And that is, I think, the best part of this is that you determine your paycheck.
Yeah. And the second best part is probably that we can do all of this from our phone, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's the future. And we don't realize it, but we're on our phones like all hours of the day. Even if it's just to pick it up to check a message, like, we're working, but our phones are always there. They're literally attached to us. Why not build a business from your phone? Me talking to people on my phone is me building my business. Even just the people that I talk to every day, right? People ask me every day, like, what I'm up to, especially if I see somebody that I haven't seen in a long time. And just that conversation is me working my business, right? So we literally have everything we need to succeed, because not only like our great support system that I named, but you have Wi-Fi everywhere you go. That's you succeeding. So all you have to do is really follow the process that is already made up for us. You just don't know it yet. And you don't need to know everything, because nobody knows everything when they start this. It's one of those things that you learn as you earn, and it's amazing. So another thing that a lot of people get stuck on is the products. They say, I don't know enough about products. I don't know how to sell products. The products. The products are amazing. They truly are. There's a lot of people that will start this because of the products. That wasn't the case for me and Steph. We saw this as a business opportunity, and we were like, wow, those numbers, which we'll talk to you about after. But the point I'm trying to make is the products are amazing, but the products are not what's going to change your life. They will change your skin, but truly this business is what will change your life, right? At the end of the day, no one goes to bed worrying about the products, the skin care they're using. They go to bed worrying about time and money. That's most people, right? Which is so unfortunate, but we share this because of that, right? We don't share because of the products. I'm not asking people to buy my lipstick. I'm not asking people to, you know, buy anything. I'm showing them this opportunity. It's just a plus now that we have healthier products and we get paid to buy them from our own store. Yeah.
So my question is, what do you want most out of life? Because when we looked at this business, Jess and I, we didn't look at this as like your mama's little lipstick business. We looked at this like a huge multi-million-dollar business that we could literally start within a second and work consistently and build something massive for ourselves. So what drives you? What wakes you up in the morning? What do you want most out of your life? Is it more time with your family? If you have kids, do you want more time with them? Do you want to stay home? Do you want to quit that job that you don't really like that much? Or maybe you love your job, but you don't want to do it 40 to 60 hours a week. Maybe you want to work it part-time. Do you need more vacation? Do you work because you want to maintain a certain lifestyle? Or do you work because, damn, like bills are expensive and things need to get paid, right? So you just need to ask yourself, what do you want? And focus your energy on that. Not about the products, not about being a salesperson. What do you want out of life?
Right. So we have an insane compensation plan. When me and Steph looked at this, we were just like, sorry, pardon me, what? Like that's what the numbers that you're going to see. So, and we never understood it. And you're going to look at this and you're going to hear me say it and you're not going to understand it, but it makes so much sense once you hear it, you know, how this business works. So we have the ability to define our paycheck. There's not many jobs where you can do that. You know, you'd be lucky if you get paid 2 ways. We actually get paid 4 ways. We don't need to push products. We don't need to beg people to buy our stuff, right? If you think about it, if everybody is shopping from their own store, everybody is building that business for themselves. They're getting paid to shop at their own store, and they're teaching other people that they can do that as well. So, Steph, are you... Yes.
Yeah. So I'll talk about the compensation plan. So this is what really made my eyes really perk up. And I was truly listening because I had been, you know, introduced to this business before, but I wasn't listening. But at the time in my life when I became a new mom and I really didn't want to go back to work and I really didn't want to change, you know, the comfortable lifestyle that I had created within those 12, 18 months that I had off. When I saw this compensation plan, I said, if I could do this and still work it around my busy mom life, still work part-time and make this type of money, how could I go wrong with saying yes to this and seeing what was possible? So district manager is the first level of Arbonne, and that's where Jessica's at. And at that level, you're making anywhere from $325 to about $1,500 a month. Not life-changing money you never had. But think about it. If you were to think at the end of the month, what could you use extra? Is it an extra $500? You could totally do this at that level. Jess got there within 60 days or less, I think, and it's so manageable. Some people get there in 1 month, right? So at that level, you're paid to shop and you get a commission off your purchases, which is truly amazing because at that point you're turning an expense that you already have because you're already shopping for these things somewhere else. Now you're shopping cleaner, healthier products for your family and getting paid to shop from your own store.
And you have the opportunity to get a cash bonus at every level.
Yeah, at every level before even a management level. So at the area manager level, and that's the level that I'm at now, that is when your business becomes willable. And that is huge, guys, because if you think about it, if something were to happen to you and you weren't able to work, your job would be replaced, right? All the hours and the years that you've put into that job, that paycheck is gone and somebody else is filling in that position. With Arbonne, you will continue to, your beneficiaries who you put into your will will get paid on 7 generations of your Arbonne business because you have put in the work and your business is still working even though you are not physically working anymore, which is truly amazing that this business does this for you. So at that level, you're making anywhere from $1,500 to about $4,000 a month. And again, it's a willable asset. Like we said before, build this before you need it because you do not know what you could be hit with. And this is like a game changer opportunity for you and your future family or family if you have one. The next level, which is a third level of management where I'm headed next, is the regional vice president level. And that is where you earn that famous white Mercedes that people kind of know about when they think of Arbonne. They think about white Mercedes. And we're getting more and more cars on the road. And truly, anybody can get a white Mercedes, right? Anyone can just go there, put zero down, and get that car. But this is a car that you get $960 a month, so you get that free car payment done. Like, think about if you didn't have to have a car payment. That's huge. Cars are expensive, and we need to have them, right? So $960 a month at this level, and you put it towards a white Mercedes. Also, at this level, this becomes a choice level for you. So many people work this business alongside their part-time jobs and full-time jobs. At this point, if you do not love your job, you could quit your job because you're making anywhere from $6,000 to about $16,000 a month. The average RVP makes about $75,000 to about $80,000 annually, which, you know, the average Canadian makes about $40,000 a year. So that is life-changing money and the choice level for sure. There are still people that continue working full-time or even part-time at this level. The next level and the last level is the national vice president level. This is just a fancy title for helping a lot of people. And at this point, you know, you've really helped a lot of people either get healthy or plan for their financial future. You've changed a lot of lives. And every January, there is a training in Maui, and you get to go there every year, you and your significant other. So amazing. If you ever wanted to go to Hawaii, you can put that on your bucket list of things to do in your Arbonne business. And when you promote somebody to a regional vice president, you get a $100,000 life insurance plan. And at this level, this is where it's like crazy astronomical numbers are possible. It's about $20,000 per month, no cap. So you could literally, the sky's the limit with this. And, you know, nobody really needs $40,000 a month to live. You don't, right? Like most people can survive off $5,000 a month. And, you know, the more money you have, you know, the more money you're spending. But at that level, it's also about giving back as well. And you did not get there because you sold a lot of lipstick or you sold a lot of skincare. You've helped change lives. And that is the part where a lot of people get confused with Arbonne because they think that they have to sell, and they have to like just bother people. You know, most people are already bothered with the life that they already have. You know, look at this like a solution to life's problems, which is the lack of money and the lack of time and trading one for the other.
And most people are, yeah. And just to add to that, most people are using the things that we are using anyways, right? We are shopping at places like Shoppers Drug Mart, at places like Sephora, at our nutrition food stores. We're purchasing these things every single day. Every day. We run out of them. We need them again. We need to brush our teeth. We need to wear deodorant. We need to shower. So why not buy it from your own store? It just makes so much sense. Like, we're showing people that they can all do that too. And it's not that you're selling products, because a lot of people, like, we're stressing this today, but a lot of people are like, oh my God, I'm a horrible salesperson. I don't know what I'm doing.
Like, thank God for that.
Yeah, like, and that's the key thing about this is there's so many network marketing where it's not consumable. It's like pots and pans, or it's Tupperware, or things that, you know, people will need maybe once a couple times a year, or lifetime warranty is for the pots and pans. This is something that people always need, right? And we need it. So we're supporting ourselves, right? So yes, we were skeptical when we saw those numbers. We both were.
Totally.
we really wondered like how. And then we secretly saw a paycheck. But anyways, we didn't have to see that. We just knew because it just made sense. You are showing this to so many people and you're helping them build their business. Their success is yours as well. My success is Steph's success. And it just goes on and on. And that is why our support system is so strong, because everybody wants to help everybody. Because at the end of the day, like everybody is successful, and it's just we're a part of like, it's like we're a part of the best family and like the best like community of people that are all just willing to help each other. And I mean, that's essentially, if you don't like helping people, maybe this business is probably not for you. Mm-hmm. We both went to school to be teachers, so it's like a passion of ours, but you don't have to be a teacher to want to help somebody, right? So we just want to show people that you can have a different life opposed to the normal 9 to 5, or maybe you even work more than that, which is like horrible, right? Spend your time.
I feel for you.
Spend your time the way you want to spend your time. Like, even if you do love your job, and there's people that do, there's so many people in this business that love their job, either that or they hate their job, but they're making so much money. And it's just like, why would you even continue? There's a way out. Oh my gosh.
Totally. Like, honestly, what's stopping you from doing this? Don't let your excuses dictate your future, because excuses are just your fears. And we were all there. We all had those same fears. But success lies outside of your comfort zone, right? All the richest people in the world are doing things that are uncomfortable, and they're doing it at the beginning. They're being uncomfortable so that they can live comfortable the way no one else can. So what are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? I know for myself, when I had a young baby, I was leaving the house. I was doing these things. You know, not everybody is willing to do these sacrifices, but sometimes those small sacrifices now end up to be huge gains later. So get uncomfortable, live your best life, and help others do the same. And that's really how we want to leave it off tonight, is just ask yourself, not what if this doesn't work, but what if this does, because this could truly change your life, because it's the power of a decision. So decide today how you want to end 2018, how you want to start 2019, and reflect on where you've been, where you're going, because the future is bright. So if you have any questions, we encourage you to, come to us, ask us, or research network marketing. Research Warren Buffett, the richest person one of the richest people in the world. He owns 3 network marketing companies. This is the next .com business. Just do your research.
Mm-hmm. And the worst thing you could do is say no to something that you don't understand.
Absolutely. Okay. Well, thank you so much.